I bet. Good morning, like I said. I want you guys to close your eyes and really just imagine yourself where you're going to be 5 years from now. What does that future version of you look like? What are the things that you want to get done? What are some characteristics? That was one thing that Nena was talking about this morning. Your characteristics of your future self. You got to tap into that, figure out who you are, what who you want to be, how you want to act, and start to bring those characteristics here into the physical, right? So however it is that you're thinking about it in your head right now, how you look, how you speak, how you act, your body language, the way you address people, whatever the case is, all of that, I want you to put it in your head right now and visualize yourself 5 years from now. And in that future version of you, figure out what attributes do you have that you like or that you want to create or develop, and start to bring them into the physical now so that you can continue to actually grow into that person that you desire to be. Think about where it is that you're living. Think about the people that you're hanging around. Think about, what's your view going to be looking like when you wake up in the morning and you look out your bedroom window, right? Which sheets are you laying on? Are they satin? Are they silk? Or, are you in a king size bed? Are you in a California king size bed? Like, let me know. What does your bathroom look like? What does your closet look like, right? You're going to go do a presentation today. What are you wearing? How are you presenting yourself in front of people? What kind of car are you going to drive to get there? Right? What are the things that you're going to say to the people so that, they can start to think a little bit differently, and so they can start to change their mindset so that they can also get themselves to the place that you want to be or that you will be in that present moment in time. Think about, what are you going to wear? What are you going to be wearing when you first step up on that stage and you're in front of a big crowd of people and now it's your time to speak? What are you wearing? What are you saying? What is your thought process, right? I want you guys to really just take a minute and visualize all of this, so that you start to burn that image into your head. You start to paint that picture. You start to make it clear, so that every time that you do have to go to that space, you're not searching to find the image. The image is right there. Right? You know exactly what you look like. You know exactly what you're wearing. You know exactly what you're going to say. You know exactly how you're going to feel. You know exactly what traits that you have, right? And then that way, because you know that, because you visualized it, because you have full control of your future, right? You are going to be able to now bring those traits and bring those characteristics into the physical so that you can start to practice them over and over and over again, so that you can actually create it, so that it can appear and be right there at your disposal when, time is necessary for it. It becomes something of the subconscious versus just your conscious mind, right? We talked about planting seeds and watering them over and over with repetition, so that we can seep it into our subconscious and create the actual feelings. And then once we create those feelings and emotions, those translate out into actions, right? But just a little bit of visualization for the morning. I'm going to go into a note real quick, nothing too long, because we also got my boy Zay on the call with us, and you already know how he's coming. It's Friday morning. We had to end off the week with a banger. You already know what it is. But before I bring him on, I'm actually going to go over a short note from Nathan Samuel Tuesday earlier this week. He did a training with actually the one of the Spanish teams, Paloma. She's a Chairwoman 100. He did a training for her team, and I just took some notes from that. And it's basically, again, a little bit, it's about mindset, but I'm not gonna go into how to train your mindset. This is more so this is where your next breakthrough lies, okay? Really and truly, everything has to do with your mindset, and we already know that, right? Every single day, you have to walk in humbleness, gratefulness, and truthfulness, right? And this is literally going to be the three things, and not even just within this space, but in anything that you do, that is going to keep it so real and authentic for you that you understand that you can just move flawlessly within your space. Being humble enough to say, hey, I don't know it all, or I don't have all the necessary information that I need for me to continue to grow and elevate. So I'm going to be humble enough and be submissive and, taking information from people who want to see me grow, who want to see me win, right? Being grateful of the fact that we are surrounded by a certain amount of people that actually put in their time and effort to helping us grow, that we have mentorship and leadership from, top people in the industry, in this industry, in the marketing industry, in the trading industry, that are pouring into us. And even in the mindset and development industry, we have Bob Proctor, right? That are pouring into us, literally giving us information. So we have to be grateful of the fact that we're getting a lot of valuable information, literally for pennies, for peanuts, compared to the value that we're actually gaining, right? Be grateful of that and take advantage of it while it's here, because we never know. We never know when one day we turn around and everything is gone, right? Don't ever take things for granted, because you're going to wish that you actually took advantage of it while we had the necessary tools and information, right? And then truthfulness. You really got to be truthful with yourself. You really have to just sit there and have that real conversation from you to you. That's where the truthfulness happens. When you can sit there and look yourself in the mirror, or sit there and just be one and meditate and have that conversation from the internal you to the external you. Y'all ever know when you guys have those thoughts in the back of your head, and you're kind of just on the outside, you're just like, really, this is really what you're thinking about right now? This is like, you ain't got nothing else to think about, you ain't got nothing else to talk about. You know what I mean? But when you make that internal to external connection, everything, all the information that's hitting you on the external is going to start to make sense on the internal, because now you're making that connection. Now you're making sense of things that are going to be beneficial to you, right? And once you start to internalize the information, once you start to internalize it, the space that you're in, once you start to internalize, how you want to be, or that future self, that future you. Once you start to internalize the future you and start to pull that person out in the physical, in the present right now, things will start to make more sense, right? Just be honest with your process, be honest with your journey, be honest with the fact that, okay, maybe I could be doing more. Maybe I'm not sacrificing as much as I should be sacrificing. Maybe I don't know, right? There's a whole bunch of things that can be going through your head that, you could be lying to yourself about, right? So the more truthful that you are, and not even just to yourself, but the biggest thing, yes, is to yourself, but in the space in general, the more truthful that you can be about every situation, the more clarity you're going to have when it comes to certain things that approach you. The more clarity you're going to have when you get stumped with a problem, or the more clarity you have when you hit a fork in the road and you're just like, okay, which way do I go, right? So embodying that humbleness, gratefulness, and truthfulness, these are what all the chairmen in the business embody, right? These are what all the chairmen in the business walk with. And really and truly, like, I'm not there, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sit here and just be humble enough to say, hey, you got it. You know what feed me. I'm a student always, right? I'm grateful to say, you know what? I'm in a space that not many people are in. I'm in a space that's only the top like 3% of the world has access to. I'm in a company, the top marketing company right now in the world, right? In the fastest moving investment group in the world, right? Where we're seeing so much massive success with the type of value that we're getting, with the type of people that we're working with. I'm very grateful for that, because not everybody has access to this. Not everybody has access to the leadership, to the mentorship, to the information, to the trading platform that we have access to. So I'm going to be grateful about that. And I'm going to be truthful to the fact that, hey, my success is in my hands, right? I determine where I go within this space. I determine how I progress. I determine, how far I want to push myself. I determine what I create, what I make of my life, right? So for me to now come to that conclusion, I have to understand that I'm going to have to do things that's going to make me feel uncomfortable. I'm going to have to do things that I'm not used to doing, so that I can see success or results that I've never seen before, so that I can gain a perspective that I didn't have before, so that I can truly start to impact people the way I've never impacted people before, right? It all comes with change as well at the end of the day. But it's also a perspective. Perspective is one of the biggest things when it comes to how you're viewing a situation or perception, or however you want to say it, right? Most people in life don't understand how powerful their perspective is, right? You determine what happens to you, because it's the way you see things. It's the way you handle your situations. Understand the situation is what it is. It is as is. You determine whether to make it a good thing, or you determine whether you want to make it a bad thing. You determine whether you want to pull out the positivity of it, or you determine whether you want to pull out the negativity of it, right? The situation is as it is, but it's up to you how you react to it, how you handle it. That's going to help you maneuver around that situation, right? So your perspective, how are you viewing the things that are happening to you in your life? How are you viewing trials and tribulations, or how are you viewing your growth? How are you viewing your understanding, or are you being a student, right? Are you looking at situations like, oh, I learned it once, I don't need to learn it again. I watched it once, I don't need to watch it again. But if you've listened to the Bob Proctor teachings, and you understand that a lot of times when we're watching something, we can't keep focus on something for too long, right? So watching it once, yes, we've gone through the information once, but how much of that information have you grasped, right? There's times, okay, so we'll be watching it, we'll be paying attention, we pay attention to this keyword, cool. Our thought process trails off, boom, we come back again, we pay attention again. Thought process trails off, boom, we come back and we pay attention again, right? Now, you watch it once, you're only going to pick up those three things, quote, let's just say three things, right, that you paid attention to. You watch it again, you're going to pick up another three things that you're going to pay attention to, and then another three things, and another three things. And then by the time you've watched it over and over and over again, now you've grasped the entire concept. Now you've grasped all the information that has been given to you, right? So again, perspective on, okay, learning, right? Just because you watched it once, just because you did it once, doesn't mean that you can teach it. Doesn't mean that you know it off the top of your heart. Doesn't mean that it's really burned inside of you, that's in your subconscious. It doesn't mean that. It just means that you're consciously aware of what it is. Cool. But are you even? That's the question. Anyways, moving on. Ask yourself when you encounter a situation, what if I was a little bit more humble, a little bit more grateful, and a little bit more truthful when things aren't working out in my favor? Right? When you encounter a situation, ask yourself, what if I was a little bit more humble, a little bit more grateful, and a little bit more truthful when things aren't working out in my favor? Right? I bet you will start to get a different perspective or better solutions because of the way that you're looking at things. Right? You're going to get better ideas, better end goals, or, better whatever, because you decided to look at the situation from a different perspective, right? Was it Bob Proctor? Somebody, no, it wasn't. Anyways, I think it was. So I believe it was on the recap call yesterday that we played, the video that we played. But he basically said, yes, it was him. Write down your problems on a piece of paper, very clear, like clear as day, to the point whereas if somebody else were to read it, they should be able to get that same image, that same picture of what it is that you're dealing with whenever they pick it up, right? So once you're able to do that, you put your problems down on paper, right? Put it in the middle of a table and look at it. All of a sudden, all your problems are literally sitting on this one little piece of paper. One little piece of paper just sitting, and now you're just looking in front of it. It's like, whoa, okay. When you read it out loud, you're like, oh, okay. Right? It all of a sudden doesn't seem as bad as it seems just by reading it, because you're emotionally tied to your problems. You're emotionally involved in your problems, right? So you understand the depths of your problems. Cool, right? But now take papers in the middle of the table, you move to another side of the table. Put yourself in somebody else, or put somebody else in that seat. Sit in that seat as if you're Matt Rosa. Sit in that seat as if you're Bob Proctor. Sit in that seat as if you're Bryce Thompson, or whoever it is that you look up to. And then ask yourself, how is this person going to view my problem? How is this person going to view the situation? At the end of the day, it's literally words on a paper that honestly probably won't hold as much meaning, just because of the perspective that somebody's looking at it from. So change your perspective on your own situations and watch how you become a little bit more efficient when figuring out your solutions to your problems. You're becoming a little bit more efficient when you're stuck with something, you don't know what to do, but then you realize, if I look at it from a different view, I'm going to be able to say, hey, but why don't you just do this instead? Or hey, well, why don't you just do that? You guys ever feel like when you're trying to explain a problem and you're explaining it, but to the person that you're explaining it to, they're like, okay, but what's your issue? But what's really your issue? But you could just do this to fix that. But you could just do that to fix that. It's literally just perspective of how you're viewing your situation, right? So with that being said, the next thing I'm going to go into is your breakthrough, right? Your breakthrough is not necessarily behind the information that's being delivered to you. Because at the end of the day, a lot of the information is the same. When it's coming from the successful people or whoever the case is, a lot of it relates to each other, very much so. Right? So it's not necessarily behind the information, because the information hasn't really changed. I can say that I've been here 2 years, right? But your next breakthrough is going to be behind your perspective of your growth, right? Your ability to remain with your humbleness, gratefulness, and truthfulness. That is where your next breakthrough is going to be. That is where the next level of your leadership is going to be. That is where the next step of your journey is going to be, because now you've decided to look at it from a different perspective, humble down a little bit more, be a little bit more grateful, be a little bit more truthful with yourself. Now you have more clarity when you're thinking of things. Things are going to start making sense, like this, like this, like this, like this, right? Then you're going to start to level up. Then you're going to start to see a little bit more development within yourself. Then you're going to start to realize that that 1% better every single day really does make a difference. End of the week, 7% better. End of the month, you're 36% better. 31% better. There you go, right? But if you're constantly every single day working towards that 1% better every single day, right? Working towards being a little bit more humble, working towards being a little bit more grateful, working towards being a little bit more truthful, you're going to end up seeing that breakthrough. You're going to end up realizing that once you start to change the perception of your mind on how you view your environment, how you view the events that are happening in your life, you realize that things are not as bad as you're making them seem. You realize that there is really a solution for every problem that you've encountered. And then once you realize that, and once you start to tackle those issues, you're going to be able to actually grow and grow and grow and push past the problems and grow and grow. Problem, solution, move, keep going. And you're just going to shuffle through. And next thing you know it, you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels ahead of where you thought you would have been, just because of when you had that switch. You started to flip the script. You started to look at your situation from the opposite perspective. You're looking at it from a negative way. Okay, cool. Now, hypothetically, let's look at it from the positive side of things, right? You're looking at your reality of what's happening right now. Okay, cool. Hypothetically, let's put it into a positive perspective and see how we deal with the situation, how we can deal with it, or how we can find that seed of opportunity within, right? Because remember, the situation is as is. You decide whether you want to make it a positive or a negative by the way you react to what's happening around you. All right. Your next breakthrough is behind your mentality of how you're going into what you're about to do, right? You must remind yourselves of those 3 things: humbleness, gratefulness, and truthfulness. And now is a time more than ever, family. Now is a time more than ever. We are in the 7th month of 2020. As I had mentioned, we have a lot of great things that are coming for our group, when we're going to have a team meeting later on tonight, 7 p.m., so that we can start to reveal the things that we have planned for you guys, or for all of us, I should say. And we're just going to continue to grow and continue to work on being that 1% better every day, continue to make a better effort to our future, and, not let the current results hold us back, not let that doubt, that voice of doubt hold us back or stop us from growing or elevating, not let the outside factors, the outside opinions sway you from, the way you're moving within the space, or stop you or hold you back from what it is that you're really destined to do. So, last quote: never get too big for the little things, because the little things will soon become too big for you. And I feel that wholeheartedly. Never get too big for the little things, because the little things will soon become too big for you. All right, family? So that's my piece. I'm out of here. Zay, you ready? I'm gonna pass this off. You already know how we come. You already know that we're coming with the energy. We're coming with the fire. Let's get some fire in the chat.
Nah, let's get some fire in the chat for you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Go ahead, y'all go ahead, man. You gotta appreciate the time she takes, man.
I appreciate
really do.
you.
Oh yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna throw some fire.
How am I gonna follow up that though? I can't follow up what you just was talking about.
You got it. Come on now. Don't play. Don't play with
it. I got y'all.
All right, you got it.
All right. So it's Friday. I'm gonna keep it light. You know what I'm saying? Gonna keep everybody time. But today we're gonna talk. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. It's about 5 tips, and they're all about success. 5 tips to success. I mean, I know, like they say. Nah. Let me start over. How everybody feeling? I'm sorry. That was so rude of me. I apologize. How everybody feeling this morning? You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling? Especially after what Reese was just talking about. How y'all feeling? You gotta be feeling good, man. You gotta be feeling good. You got to. Hope she woke y'all up, because I need y'all. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to be thinking for me for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's good. Everybody feeling good? I'm feeling good too. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? Market's finna close, but you know what I'm saying? You still got to get your education. Still got your loved ones around. You know what I'm saying? God woke you up this morning. You got to be blessed about that. Speaking of that, I was talking to my mom last night. And I really know how I got my name Isaiah, and it's crazy. But we was talking about it last night, and like what Reese asked this, like when she just asked earlier, like it was something about, I forget what it was. Damn, it just went away. But she was basically like, what's going to make you change your life around? And what me and my mom talked about last night, even though we both was like, you know what I'm saying, a little tipsy, but still, that's neither here nor there. But even though what we was talking about, it really opened my eyes. That's why I'm really about to change the person I am. That's why I said I'm going to become like more. I'm gonna embrace my name more than I normally do, instead of like nicknames. I really want to just be called by my name. And it's just something I gotta like work that through with everybody, because I have everybody call me different stuff. In college, everybody called me Dro. My family called me Zay or whatever. But only a few people actually call me by my name, and my mom is one of them. Nah, she actually called me Zay more, but like I said, like I'm finna change my life around. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Just take the steps to change your life around. These tips to success are really more so about your life too. It's not just for success. It's about for having a, you know what I'm saying, like a steady peace of mind and just challenging yourself. But the first tip, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. The first tip is focus on commitment, not motivation. And I'll say it again for you. You have to focus on commitment and not motivation. I'm gonna tell you why. Even though it's good to be motivated, but it's a better thing to be focused on commitment. While you think about that, ask yourself these two questions. How committed are you to your goal, and what are you willing to sacrifice in order to achieve it? Those two things are important in life. How committed are you to your goals, and what are you willing to sacrifice in order to achieve it? A lot of people feel like a lot of people don't know what they should sacrifice or how committed they are to their goals. Honestly, can y'all really say y'all really devoted to the goals that y'all make? Are y'all really willing to sacrifice anything? Are you willing to go broke to see your goals? Are you willing to challenge yourself? Are you willing to, are you ready for, what do you call it? Dang. Anyway, I can't think this one, I'm sorry. Are you willing to go through all the stigma that comes with the goals that you make? Because everybody's not going to agree with the goals you have. You know what I'm saying? Think about it like this. Dr. Martin Luther King, he had a goal and he was committed. Some say he was committed to, like, he knew he was going to die before he actually got killed. That's how committed he was, and he still stayed through. He still stuck through his goal to see so the world could be better. And look at it now. It's not. It changed for a little bit. It did. Not that much. He shook the room a little bit, but not enough. Because look at what we have to do now. People are tired. I'm saying, like, people are tired. But that's neither here nor there. But how committed are you to your goals? Are you willing to sacrifice any and everything? When you think about that for real, it's like, dang, am I really that committed? Don't think yourself out of your goals either. But are you really committed? And if not, these are some of the things you can do. All you had to do for your goals. And it's not a lot of things you got to do. It's only 5 things you can do to help, you know what I'm saying, to help yourself with your goals. You got to devote time, speak the truth of it, set realistic goals. That's important, setting realistic goals. Another important thing is to never eliminate, only replace. You never want to erase a goal that you have in mind. Never. Never. Don't erase any goal that you have in mind, because any goal is obtainable as long as you take the time and you have support. And that was the last one, find support. So the 5 things, all right, I'm going to go back over it. So the first tip is focus on commitment, not motivation. And I said, ask yourself these 2 questions. How committed are you to your goal, and what are you willing to sacrifice in order to achieve it? These 5 things right here can help you stay committed and not stay committed more than having motivation with it. So you can devote time, you can speak the truth of it, you can set realistic goals, never eliminate, only replace, and find support. That's what you have to do. Find support. You have to have people that are willing to support every goal you have in mind.
Can you just run it back one more time for me, please?
One more time? From the top? From the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm about to say, I seen your hand go up. I'm in the dark, but I said the first tip is focus on commitment, not motivation. Ask yourself these two questions. How committed are you to your goal? And what are you willing to sacrifice in order to achieve it? So I said you can devote time, speak the truth of it, set realistic goals, never eliminate, only replace, and find support. And in all honesty, do y'all honestly see why I say focus on commitment and not motivation? Because you can be motivated but not committed to a goal. It's easy to be motivated. It's easy to be motivated to want $1 million, but if you're not committed to it, you're not going to obtain that. Do y'all really understand that concept of being committed more than and not motivated? And it's not even a bad thing not to be motivated. I'm just saying it in this case of why you should focus more on commitment than motivation. Think of it like this. Would you want to be motivated to be married to somebody, or would you want to be committed to be married to somebody? You know what I'm saying? I know that's the same thing, but would you rather somebody be motivated to marry you or be committed to marry you? Because that motivation can die. But that commitment, as long as they committed, you straight. You know what I'm saying? You good. So that's how you should think of it. Marry your goals. There we go. Marry your goals. And your vows can be the little, you know what I'm saying, can be the little steps that you take to tell yourself how to get to your goals. Y'all see what I did there? Oh, I'm nice with that. And that's off the top of the dome. All right. All right. I'm going to move on. I digress. All right. The second tip is you want to seek knowledge, not results. And bear with me. I know it's all about results in this, but seek knowledge, not results. So the reason why I say this is you focus on excitement of discovery, improving, exploring, and experimenting to keep motivation fueled. And I know what I said about motivation earlier, but this is different. When you focus on results, focusing on results will have your motivation like a sunny day turning to rain. It will subside and die the moment a storm comes. That's why you don't always focus on results. You want to seek that knowledge first. So I'll go over it again because I know Reese writing it down. So I said seek knowledge and not results. So you want to focus on the excitement of discovery, improving yourself, exploring, and experimenting to keep motivation fueled. So you want to keep yourself going, basically. And focus on results. I said focus on results will have your motivation like a sunny day turning to rain. It will subside and die the moment a storm comes. And that's like a lot of people, though, if you think about it. People's motivation can be high. Their commitment can be high, too. But it's always a mindset thing with your motivation. You can have a sunny day like today. It looks beautiful outside. But the moment it rains, think about how everybody's mood changes. Some people get sad. Some people want to go to sleep. But you always have that one person that energy is just still high. Even like it could be storming outside, thundering, lightning, a damn hurricane could come, tornado, but you still have people out there that's still happy. That's still waiting on that sun to pop back out. That's how you need to be about this. That's how you want to be about this. It don't matter if a storm comes. It don't matter if the world about to end. It don't matter if you're on your last breath. Stay committed. Stay motivated. Anything can happen. You want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to seek the knowledge. Don't just seek results. Learn. Want to learn to get better. You can have results. You can have results with doing little effort. But you can also seek the knowledge so you can put yourself in a better position to have better results. That's why you want to seek the knowledge more. So you want to be, and I got 2 points down here too. So be grateful for unexpected lessons. You should always be grateful for unexpected lessons. Think about how many lessons you learn when they're unexpected and out of the blue. Think about how much you listen to people and how many lessons you learn from the things that they do so you know not to do them. Just think about it like that. Think about all the unexpected lessons you learned as a kid from doing the wrong thing. That's unexpected lessons right there because you didn't know. That's stuff you didn't know you shouldn't have been doing. Some people did, but I'm saying, like, be grateful for the unexpected. Sometimes the unexpected can turn into a beautiful thing. And the last thing I got for seeking knowledge and not results is keep asking yourself why. And what I mean by keep asking yourself why, that means just keep asking, like, just keep yourself, you know what I'm saying, still keep yourself motivated and stuff and seeking knowledge, but keep asking yourself why. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? It's okay to talk to yourself. I do it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm a little crazy, but ain't nothing wrong with talking to yourself. Keep asking yourself why till you find that answer. That's why you want to seek knowledge, not results. So when you keep asking yourself why, you know what I'm saying, you can get down to the nitty gritty. You can answer why. Why do you want $1,000,000? Why are you in Forex? Why? Does anybody know why? Why do you want $1,000,000? Why do you want financial freedom? Why do you want a better life? Why do you want to succeed in life? Why am I working a 9 to 5? Why? Do you want to be better? Do you want to seek the knowledge? Do you want more than results in life? That's what I'm saying. Why? But why generational growth and impact? Why? Why? That's what you have to ask yourself. Why? You really have to ask yourself why. You have to ask yourself why. Yes, you have to dig deep. I'm telling you, you got to ask yourself why. And don't, you know what I'm saying? Challenge you. Don't be soft about it. Get mad when you ask yourself why, but get mad in a good way. Fuel your energy to do better. Fuel your energy to ask yourself why. Answer that question every time. Every time you have a goal, why this goal? Why do I want to obtain it? And then you write your answer beside it. Every time you ask yourself why, write an answer beside it and see how many times you come up with the same thing. Just do that for me. Every time you have a new goal, ask yourself why. And if you don't have the answer right then and there, wait till you have the answer. Every time, but ask yourself why. Why do you want $1,000,000? You should not have only one reason why you should do things, and that's what I'm trying to get at. When you ask yourself why, you're going to have different reasons each time. That's why you need to ask yourself why. Some people don't know why they do what they do. You have to know why. And if you don't have an answer of why, you have to find one. Because if not, you chasing the wrong dreams. You chasing the wrong goals. Have answers to your questions. That's important. That's really important. I'm not even going to lie to you. But again, I'm going to go back over it. You need me to go back over it, Reese? One more time? You good? All right. The third thing is, there we go. Finally. I don't know why I put it down this far. Get rid of stagnating thoughts. Little do you know, your mind is a powerful weapon, and I always say it. Thoughts influence feelings, and feelings determine how you view your work. Your thoughts influence your feelings, and those feelings determine how you view your work. And what I mean by work is your goals, your life, how you view your life. One bad thought can turn a good day to a bad one, and another bad thought can turn that bad day into the worst day ever. I'm telling you. Hold on, I'm sorry. Somebody just called me. I ain't gonna call him back. I apologize, family. My fault. Dang, man. Man, she just threw me off track. All right, anyway. Like I said, get rid of what's up?
No, I was gonna say you were talking about thoughts influence feelings, and then you started to cut out.
Nah, not like off track like that. I'm talking about she took the power I just had away because I was like, you know what I'm saying? She messed my motivation up.
Bring it up, bring it back. Come on now. You got it.
I got you.
There.
Get rid of stagnating thoughts. Thoughts influence. There we go. All right, I got you. Thoughts influence your feelings, and feelings determine how you view your work, how you view your life. Your mind is a powerful weapon. Like, oh yeah, that's what I said. Okay. I said one bad thought can turn a good day to a bad day, and another bad thought can turn a bad day to a worse day. Your mind is powerful. One little thing can affect the outcome of many things of the way you think. Think of it like this. You ever had a bad experience with something? And in your mind, you don't want to do it again because of that bad experience. That's like, let me see. Anybody ever had the gum joint that you pull and it shocks you? Like that joint look real, but if you pull it, it'll shock you. It's like a little, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now think of it. Now let's say it was the same person that did that to you and it shocked you, and let's say they pulled out another piece of gum for you to grab. You're not gonna want to grab that gum because you think you're gonna get shocked, right? That's like like on the cartoons when they have them fake doors. One door shocks you, the other one doesn't. But it's the fact that are you going to keep turning the knob? Or are you going to keep touching the door? or you're gonna find a different way to open the door. That's a bad example. Hold on, that's a terrible example. Let me find a different one. Give me 2 seconds. All right, it's like this. Let's say, because that deals with race. All right, let's say somebody throw something out there. I am stuck. I'm trying to help y'all out. Trust issues. There we go. Thank you. Who was that? Thank you, Dom. She always had. All right, trust issues. There we go. Bet. Let's say you in a relationship and you know your partner has a, you know what I'm saying, they have a hard time with lying. There we go. Don't nobody like no liar. But you know they lie. And you know it's hard to trust them. But let's say they lie the whole relationship. Y'all been in a relationship for what? 5, 6 years. But you know all they do is lie, but you still with them just cause. Cause you know, like, cause you're trying to change. I don't know why people think they can change a person, but cause you want to change them, you know what I'm saying? But you know they lie. But let's say they always lie. But the one time they want to tell the truth is when in your heart to heart, you know they lying, but they're telling the truth. And they ain't never cheated on you, but you have the feeling they cheated on you. And you just know heart to heart they lying to you. Just like that. Them stagnating thoughts. That's how it's going to influence you not to be with that person. They ain't never cheated on you, but now you think they have. And they told you the truth, but since they always lied the whole relationship, you didn't want to believe them and you left them. That thought right there. Like all them times they lied to you just made you not even believe nothing they said. All the times you had, like, put it like this. I'm going to make it with a goal. You make a goal, you don't achieve it. It's a hard goal to obtain and achieve, but you can achieve it if you have the right motivation, the right support system. You know what I'm saying? You have everything in front of you, but you cannot achieve it for whatever reason. And you have everything in front of you. But let's say you have another goal. And you know what I'm saying? You're trying to find a different ways to achieve that. You're not going to want to achieve that goal if you know last time you had a hard goal to achieve, but to you it was kind of easy and you didn't achieve it. But this goal is so easy that you don't even want to attempt to achieve it because you had everything in front of you last time and you couldn't achieve it. You couldn't obtain that goal. You couldn't cross that off your list. You have to get rid of thoughts like that. Just because you don't get one thought, just because you don't attain one goal doesn't mean you can't attain another one. People's mindset is messed up nowadays. They try things one time and put it down because they don't get it. Not me. I'm going to keep going. I ain't even going to lie to you. I want to keep going till I get it. That's just me. I think I get that from my mom. I'm gonna keep trying. That's like if I couldn't drive. I don't care. I'm gonna keep driving. Whether I crash or whether, you know what I'm saying, whether I keep getting tickets or whatever it is, I'm gonna keep trying until I obtain that goal. People, you have to change the mindset. And you have to have, you know what I'm saying, you have to learn from your experiences. Don't just, don't just throw stuff to the side because you tried one time and you can't get it. Keep going. Keep trying. A lot of people not, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people not built for Forex. A lot of people blow their accounts, but they keep trying. That's how you obtain success. You don't pick things up one time. You keep trying. You challenge yourself. Don't be, you know what I'm saying? Be hard on yourself. You want the best for yourself. Be hard on yourself. It's not hard. Be hard. It's not, excuse my language. It's not hard, but be hard on yourself. Challenge yourself. Make yourself want to get better. You know what I'm saying? Have people around you that want to challenge you. Have people around you that, you know what I'm saying, they want to see the best in you. Because I'm telling you right now, if you're not for me, don't be around me. Because if you're not telling me what to do when I'm down bad, but you want to try to tell me what to do when I'm up, nah, I don't play that, no. Because you could have told me this when I was down bad and I could have been already up by now. But since I'm up, you got to feel the need to chime in. No, it don't work that way. I want you to chime in when I'm down bad doing the wrong thing, and I want you to chime in when the success is there, when everything is going right, not just when everything is going, when everything is going wrong. I'd rather have you when everything is going wrong than when everything is going right. Put it that way. What do I need you for if everything is going right? I already know what I need to do if everything going right. But if I'm going wrong, I need you to get me right. I need you to be there for me. I need you to talk my head off. I need you to be here for me. I need you to keep me motivated. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been doing the best. But I appreciate it. Marlon and Reggie, both. And Reese. Them three. Them the main three. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not just, you know what I'm saying, knocking nobody else, but them the main three, checking, making sure I'm straight. And I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing bad and I ain't even been hitting nobody back for real. I don't even know what it is. I guess I'm in my own headspace, but have people that want to see you, you know what I'm saying, be successful. Have people want you to, you know what I'm saying, get uncomfortable, get out your own head, get out your own space. Because success is there. You just have to challenge yourself. Stay motivated. You know what I'm saying? Ask yourself why. That's the main important thing. Ask yourself why. Why do you want to be successful? Do you want success so bad? Like if you don't achieve a goal, this how you should be. If you don't achieve a goal, it should hurt. It should feel like somebody stabbed you and turned the knife. That's how bad you should want a goal. That's how bad you should want success. If you don't want it that bad, you don't want to be successful. If you don't want it that bad, you in the wrong business anyway. Because there's gonna be times where you get hurt. There's gonna be times when that shit go negative 100, negative 50. That hurts right there. Losing money hurt. I'm telling you. To me, losing $1 hurt. I don't care. Laugh all you want. Losing $1 to me hurt. I do not care. I'm all about money. Losing 50 cent hurt too. You're losing money. It's not the fact of how much it is. It's a loss. It's a lesson. You know what I'm saying? You should be proud to be successful. You should motivate and you should, you know what I'm saying? That should be something, that should be your main goal in life. Success. How can I be successful? How can I challenge myself today? How can I be better today? What steps? You know what I'm saying? What opportunities am I taking to be successful? What am I doing with my life? Why am I here? What is my purpose? What is my purpose? Do I really want to be successful, or is that just because what everybody told me all my life? Do I really want to have goals, or do I just want to go through life BSing, you know what I'm saying, doing my own thing? You have to find what works for you. Everybody's on different time. Everybody had different support systems. Some people had no support systems. Some of the most successful people are bred from having no support system. That's the crazy part about it. And no knock to people who have the support. But some people have no support system and become, you know what I'm saying, become some of the world's highest paid people in the world. And some people have all the support system, have everything set in front of them. And they just don't do nothing with their life. That's crazy. Some people have it. Some people was born with a silver spoon. Some people came from everything, had everything in front of them. All they had to do was act like they wanted something for themselves and they would have been straight. Some people don't even know how to act, and it's sad. Some people don't want it that bad. I ain't had no silver spoon. Anybody else have a say? I ain't had no silver spoon. I don't even wish I did either. I'm thankful more for the little things and setting myself up for success than already having it there for me. Already having it there, you make more excuses when everything is set there in front of you. When you have nothing, you don't have excuses. All you have is lessons. All you have is making sure that you succeed, making sure you do everything right. I got to do everything right. I had to go to college. It won't know you're not. It won't know not going. I got sisters that I want to be better than me. Yeah, I want no slouch in college. I made good grades, but I want my sisters to have straight A's across the board. I want them to go do what they want to do. One of my sisters want to go be a doctor. Go be a doctor. Shit, make more money than me. Go ahead. As soon as you get out of college, jump right into a job. Don't be like me. I don't want to be stuck at Walmart. These people be, you want to? No, I don't want to move up in Walmart. No, bro, no. I don't care if the money good or not. I'm not trying to stay there. That's what they not realizing. I'm not trying to work for the man. I want people to work for me. I want to work for myself. No, that's how successful I want to be. That's what you gotta stop. Just because something is easy, just because you have a job and you know what I'm saying, you want money that bad, don't just take a job just because. Follow your heart. Follow what you want to do in life. That's how you become successful. Think about all these people. Yeah, they getting 6 figures, but think about all these people working these jobs. Damn, they're about to die just because they work in their job, working 80, 90 hours a week to sustain a lifestyle that they know, like, why? To sustain a lifestyle? Just because you want to be like other people, that's not success. That's following. I don't want to be a follower. You just following a trend. I don't want to follow a trend. I want to make my own trend. I want to make my own success. Yeah, I came from nothing. I want to tell my story too. Yeah, it was hard in the beginning. No furniture, sleeping on the blow up bed. Yeah, me doing that. But the success is coming. Take your time. Yeah, that was getting rid of stagnant thoughts. Your thoughts is a powerful weapon. 4, I basically went through 4 too. I said stop being nice to yourself. So you got to get rid of distractions. You know what I'm saying? Stop being nice to yourself. Everybody is nice to themselves. Nah, be hard on yourself. Be hard on yourself. This is number 4. Be hard on yourself. Stop being nice. Be hard. You don't obtain a goal, be hard on yourself. Hold yourself accountable. That's what people fail to do too. It's hard to hold yourself accountable, but you have to. Success is right there, but you got to hold yourself accountable when you don't commit yourself to a goal, when you don't achieve a goal. Hold yourself accountable. Be uncomfortable. Be different. Be different. It's okay to be different. Ain't nothing wrong with being different. Ain't nothing wrong with holding yourself accountable. Everybody's not on the same time. Stop being nice. You have to be hard. If you're not hard on yourself, then how you gonna take it if somebody else is hard on you? If you can't take yourself being hard on you, how the hell you think you're gonna take it when somebody else being hard on you? You're not gonna be able to. But if you hard on yourself and somebody else being hard on you, you can take that. You can eat that. Especially if you know they're not even being as hard as you would be on yourself. So you would be more upset at them because they're not being for real with you all the way. They sugarcoating. I don't want no sugarcoaters around me. Marlon, you gonna keep it hard on me, right, Marlon? You gonna let me know, right? Exactly. Reese, you gonna let me know, right? Janai, you gonna let me know, right? Everybody gonna let me know. You know what I'm saying? Dom, everybody up here, I would expect that. I would expect everybody to let me know. Don't sugarcoat. Hold yourself accountable. Yes, hold yourself accountable. That's what I'm saying. We already talked about this, but hold yourself accountable. Stop being nice. Why would you want to be nice to yourself if you don't attain a goal? Be hard. Be mad that you didn't come. Be mad. Don't be mad at the world. Be mad at yourself. Take different steps. Take different precautions. Do things differently. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And the last thing, protect yourself from burnout. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep doing the same thing. Make sure you get your rest. Huh? What? What?
Nah, that one slapped. Sorry.
Oh.
That one really hit.
Yeah. Protect yourself from burnout. You know what I'm saying? Get your rest. Stay motivated. Meditate. Do whatever you need to do to find your peace. If you're a music head and it makes you find your peace, find your peace. Listen to music. Some people write poems. Some people just sit out on the porch like me. You know what I'm saying? Just watch the leaves blow in the air. Look at the clouds. Ain't no clouds out really right now, but you know what I'm saying? Smell that fresh air, that corona air, you know. Sniff it up. But nah, for real, protect yourself from burnout. Protecting yourself from burnout goes with switching up your schedule too with different activities. Don't keep doing the same thing. You keep doing the same thing, yeah, you're gonna get bored of it eventually. Hey, that's what I'm doing right now. Exactly. It feels good out here. It feels too good to be in the house. I need to let my Melena come out and shine a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I need that sun to bless me. What is it? Vitamin E, ain't it? I ain't really listening to science class. What is it? Vitamin E? C? D? I'm not saying vitamin D. No, that sounds weird. Protect yourself from burnout, though. Like I said, switch your schedule up. Do different activities. You know what I'm saying? I even like driving. Some people, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Don't burn yourself out. You know, it's easy to do that. It really is. Trust me, it is. Definitely working jobs you don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? Put it like this. If you're working a job right now that you don't want, don't go in there with the mindset of, oh, here it go, another day. Nah. Try to keep yourself motivated. Because the little do you know, when you go in, when you're angry at the world, or when you have, like, you always want to be sad or angry, upset at the world, you're burning yourself out. You're using more energy than you should. It takes less energy to be happy and to smile. It really does. It does. As long as you happy, you good. Don't burn yourself. Like, I used to go into work mad, like, here we go, another day at Walmart, dealing with these customers, dealing with this management. Nah, I changed myself. It is what it is now. Oh, you want me to go home? You want my badge too? Here. That's how I see it. And they don't like that. I swear they hate that. My manager came up to me one time and said that. She was like, and I heard you didn't care about your job? Nope. Sure don't. I'm replaceable just like you, buddy. We are all replaceable. Why? Why should I care? It is what it is. That's just me though. I always had that mindset. I'll find another job. It might take a little time, but I'll find somewhere else I want to be. Don't burn yourself out for real, man. Keep yourself motivated. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself on a higher plane. Hold yourself more accountable. Don't be like the next person. Don't be grumpy. Don't be working a job for 20 years that you didn't want to work. I'm making under, you know what I'm saying, under the amount you're supposed to be making. Everybody should be, you know what I'm saying? Everybody should touch $1 million in their life. It shouldn't take until you 70 to see your first million. Some people see their first million before they even step foot. Those are the people that, you know what I'm saying, they bred from that. They bred from money. If you're not bred from money, you got to hold yourself to a different standard. I know you got to grind harder, but don't burn yourself out. Grinding hard and burning yourself out is two different things. Some people mix grinding hard with running themselves, what you call it, running yourself ragged. What she say? Hold on. What she just say? We about to be Forex funded. Don't play. Oh, yeah. All right, Reese. You know what I was talking about. You got to get to the bag, though. Nah, but for real, though, that's all I got for y'all today, man. Just make sure y'all successful. If you didn't take anything out of what I just said, don't give a damn about what I just said, please just be successful. Just be successful. That's all I ask. That's all I want from everybody. That's me. That's my story. I want everybody to be successful. I want people to be more successful than me. I hold people to higher standards than I hold myself. And that's sad. And I know it is, but that's just me. That's the person I am. I want everybody to be more successful than me, honestly. I want everybody to be successful. I want, you know what I'm saying? I want everybody to make it in life. I want everybody to do what they want to do in life. I appreciate everybody that was on this call. Nah, for real. I'm saying, bro. Nah, for real, though. I want everybody to be successful. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody. If you didn't get nothing out of this, just be successful. I don't care, man. I mean, I know I wrote all these notes down, but I don't care. If you didn't take anything out of what I was just talking about, what Reese was just talking about, hold yourself to a higher, you know what I'm saying, plane, stay more motivated, and be successful. Being successful it's not hard, but it's not easy either, because you got to go through trials and tribulations. But just do that for me. I appreciate Reese for letting me be on this call. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do better. It's just hard right now, but I swear I'm trying to do better. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live my life better. But if y'all bear with me, you'll see the change. I promise you. I'll be on these calls more. I'll be plugged in more. But I just got to get myself together first. I appreciate everybody. I love y'all. Hope y'all have a wonderful, beautiful day today. You know what I'm saying? Let that sun hit you. What's that? Vitamin D, right? Not E. I'm sorry. Vitamin D. Let that shit hit.
Feed your melanin.
You know what I'm saying? Get that melanin going. That's you said. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. Yes. There you go, Marlon. You know what I'm saying? Deliver them packages on time because you look a little late. Nah, but for real though, y'all have a blessed day, man. I appreciate all of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed
I really
day.
do.
Queens.
Thank you, Reese.
Got you always.
I appreciate it.
All right, y'all. Hold your heads up high, kings and queens, and y'all have a blessed day. We'll see y'all at 7 o'clock.